Wait. This is a just out of off the top of my head. I'm going live instead of doing it pre-recorded, and it's a message that I wanted to tell you. First of all, it's a weekly video, and you'll see the title of the video, and it is about the 25th, which is today, to the 31st. I'm not going to be doing these any longer on YouTube because I have a the Magic of Pleasure Seeking Instagram account that's growing enormously, and I'm going to be doing it there. I'm going to go into videos and have Q&As and do the readings. So let's start with Aries. Aries, I have, first of all, the card of, this is from my my picture postcard art paintings of fine arts. This is Mary Cassatt, the girl in a blue armchair. All right, so this is a focus. Then I have 3 tarot, which is the Hermit. Then I have the 8 of Swords. And then I've got the 2 of Swords. It looks to me like, Aries, that first of all, you're at a sort of impasse. You're not exactly sure what you are going to do, how you're going to proceed. And this has to do with business more than anything else. I do have the 3 Vera Sibilla. I'm going to show you those later. That's at an impasse as to how to do your marketing, how to, move forward and develop things, how to get more subscribers, how to get, there's so many things. And you're taking a step back, talking to people who know what they're doing and getting their advice. Now, I've got here 3 Vera Sibilla. La Vecchia Signora, which is the old lady who speaks to positive change. Then I have Tears, though. Tears and Sadness, and then the Priest. Now, the Priest is a particular card because it's something that's hidden. And it looks to me, Aries, that you're not getting the information as clearly as you want. Although we do see this benevolent card, this benevolent grandmother, the old lady, she speaks to a positive change. But it's telling you, the cards are telling you that before moving forward, take a step back and indeed go do your homework and study to see what is in line for you. Because there are more ways than one than doing, to do marketing. There's more ways than one to grow whatever business you're doing. There's more ways than one to trust people, to consult with you, to market you, to be, help you with what you're doing. I hope that was clear and loud enough. There's also another thing, Aries. I do see you as being a little bit bombarded from past loves. How can I put it? People that you haven't heard in a long time, It probably has already happened to you. Probably Saturday, Sunday, last Sunday. And you're starting to think, well, what does this person want? I mean, what do they want? They're asking you some stupid questions. For example, oh, I have to sell my car. Would you be interested? And you haven't talked to them in 3 years, for example. So there's an odd combination of celestial movements that way. You're more on your own. It looks like you're refining and retuning your me alone I am time. All right, now let's go to Taurus. Taurus, I have here the peacock. And it's interesting because the peacock is always a symbol of royalty, spirituality, but it's also about awakening and protection. The feathers have eyes, as you know, when you think of peacocks. And it's comes from Roman and Greek mythology, where and in Hinduism, that the peacock represents patience, kindred souls, and also luck. I have three cards here, 3 tarot, and I've got the Strength card. Look at this, the Strength card, the Eight of Wands, and the Tower. Now, they came out like this, and it's very interesting to see because the Eight of Wands is a very, very fast card. I'm going to see just for a moment because, I have to say, Taurus, what I like about this is that you do, again, you are determined. You're determined to, how can I say it? You're determined to make a stand for yourself, to make your voice heard, to make other people know who you are, what your business is like, what, expertise you have. And you start looking around for two things. One is something that you can develop as a hobby. And the other is, like on the back burner, you putting it as a secondary project because the time is not ripe for you to purchase anything, but you're interested in moving and you're interested in finding a place that would be suited to you and to your companion, to your family. I do have the 3 Vera Sibilla cards, and they're nasty. They're warning you. They're warnings. There's this enemy, the enemy, and then we have the denaro, money, and then we have the military. And it looks like they're not warning you, but they are giving you guidance in the sense of don't think of putting your money in anyone else's hands to invest it for you. If it's too late, well, amen, you're going to have to make amends because it looks like you are gathering expertise that will work in your favor, and it will help you in the long run. And it seems that the business and the hobby that I was talking about has to do a lot with making money. Remember, we have this peacock. Now, for you, money is the language of love, generally for Tauruses. Of course, these are general readings. And I tell everyone, as of next week, as of tomorrow, actually, I'll be doing readings through my look at that, at the Magic of Pleasure Seeking on my Instagram account. I'll be going videos, I'll be doing lives there and not doing the cards here on YouTube. I'll be doing other things. But as I was saying, it does talk about an awakening. Remember, this was an awakening, and more or less like a spiritual awakening, and also watchfulness. You're in a sort of, in Italian we say sul chi va là. You're watchful, and you're thinking that where can I best put my energy, put my money, and beware. Remember that you could go very, very high, or you could go very, very low if you're not careful and also quick to move in the proper direction. Good for you, Taurus. I do hope you have a wonderful week. Now we'll go on to Gemini. Gemini, we have here this lovely, this is The Kiss, Il Bacio, The Kiss by Francesco Hayes, the end of the 18th century. They're the tarot cards that have come out for you are the 6 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Coins. Many of you may be involved with an air sign. With an earth sign. That would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I do have the Vera Sibilla here, but what I'm looking at is that Gemini, it looks to me both spiritually, emotionally, and professionally, okay, one of these, or all, if not most, you're looking to have a partnership. You want somebody to back you, whether with money or their ideas or just their hard work, pulling up their sleeves and getting down and helping you out. And because you've had enough doing it on your own. First of all, you're not motivated to do it. And second of all, you're not very clear as to where to go in the future. You do have this lovely Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords tells you to be patient because in the future that will come. You're going in the right direction. The key here is, and I'll tell you, we have the Love card, which is about partnerships as well. We have the Gran Signore. This is a person who could be a backer or who could be an older person in regard to you. And then we have the Thinker. Now, these are cards that tell you, look. Wait, did I go through? I'm doing Gemini, and I'm sorry. I'm talking about Gemini, and I didn't go scroll down. Look, Gemini, and it's all about you pairing up. Again, I'll repeat that. You pairing up with somebody because you've had it on your own, your downtrodden path. You don't want to go down that way again. It is really a partnership, and it is with a person either who has a strong financial backing or who is older than you. And this is what you need to consider. All right, now I will scroll down, and we are in Cancer. We're with Cancer. Cancer, we have the dancing couple. This is a Renoir, and you can see that the man is moving in on her, but she tends to turn her face around, trying to get away from his hold. Now, this is interesting because the cards I have here, the Initiatory Tarot of the Golden Dawn, I've got the Three of Wands, which is a safe card. You know, it's just a card. You're going towards stability here. Then we have the Ten of Swords, which tells you it is this week will be the end of all that chatter, all that negativity that has come to you of late. And then we've got the Seven of Wands. But you will not go out without a battle. It will come to an end, that difficulty, all that talk behind your back sometimes. But you will be a bit of angry about that. Now, it is, you know, if I had just spoken, I just spoke to Gemini, and Gemini was all about looking for someone, you know, to help them or back them up. Here, it's you getting away and more on your own 2 feet. I've got the Disgrace, the House on Fire. We've got Hope, Speranza. And then we've got this Jealousy. And the jealousy is all about sadness in relation to something that has happened recently, not in the emotional realm. I'm seeing this as business. So far, most of them have come out as business readings, as something highlighting your background, your professional background, your work background, your hobby, your livelihood. And then I have, you know, these 3 that are talking, but there's, you know, the interesting card of all of these, Cancer, is this Speranza, the hope. Because you are, you've ever heard the expression to get, you know, to feel better after a relationship gone badly, the best medicine would be to find another person, right? That's not the case. You don't want that. You don't want that. You want to put up your boundaries because you are ready. In November, you're ready to start seeing and redefining who you are, Cancer. And that's what makes it so interesting, this reading. I hope you have a great week. And also, from now on, you'll be seeing me at my, here I'm pushing with my finger here, the Magic of Pleasure Seeking Instagram account, where I will be reading. I'll be going live there. Okay. Now, I will go to Leo. By the Fence. We've got this. This is such an interesting painting. By the Fence. Now, what's interesting is that we don't know if this woman and child, if they are outside, inside looking out, or outside looking in. So there's a bit of ambiguity there, Leo. And so that is the, let's say, the theme, the tone of the week. We've got, however, 9 of Coins. 9 of Coins is all about abundance. We know that. We've got the 6 of Wands, and that's all about success. And then we have this 7 of Cups, which is the I call it the embarrassment of choice. Never know where to put these cards. The embarrassment of choice, because you have so many choices, so many roads to take. And so, all in all, this is a week where you're going to be looking and evaluating, seeing what would be best. Would this be best? Then putting on piece and paper, pros and cons. This would be good, that would be good. You know, whether you're house hunting, job hunting, or people hunting, or partner hunting. I do have the three Vera Sibila, and I have the consoling surprise. Now, interesting, this is a card that's quite interesting because we've got Fortuna, the fortune card, and then fidelity card. Now, coming out like this, they tell you that many of you may turn back to someone who's familiar to you in terms of getting support. Not all of you will be doing that, because I see you wanting to sit back, put your feet up, and take, assess things that are around you. It's very interesting the way these cards come out for you, Leo. But what is the most interesting is this Fortuna wedged between both fidelity and this consoling surprise. Let's see. Now, all in all, Leo, what I'm looking at is a person who, at the end of the week, right before November comes, is that you want to distinguish yourself from other people. And you do this by taking, a step back, looking at everyone, assessing, evaluating, and then making those lists that I said. But also comparing between what you do and what they do, who you are and who they are. And the week is all about further defining your value as a person and as a companion. There's a subscriber in the chat room who's asking if I let anyone touch my cards. No, I don't. Every time I have readings in person, I don't have them touch my cards. No. Well, now we are in to Virgo. This is, most people know this. This is the Scream by Edward Munch. Now, and there was such a story about this. It was, stolen and then found again and stolen again. I can't remember what had happened with that. Then we have the 3 tarot cards. The 6 of Cups. We all know that to be a return of someone. We've got the Page of Wands, and these are messages in relation to that. Then we have the Page of Cups, messages of an emotional, romantic nature, but also an offer. It could be an offer, and let's take a look to see what it is then through these Sibila. We've got conversation, and that's fairly clear, right? Then we have the friend, amico, who speaks to harmony. And then we have this card, and it's called prison, but what it really, it is the meaning of the ball and chain, all right? So a companionship, a very strong link and bond. Look, there is a return for many of you Virgos from someone you met that you didn't expect, or from someone who was a very important person in your life. You will be getting a lot of communication in that sense. And what you can venture from what I'm reading here, you can venture even asking or suggesting, why don't we, do things seriously this time around? It's a good time for that. Just saying. Virgo, good luck to you with that. All right, let me go down. Rosanna, hi Rosanna. The Aries was the first one up. You'll be able to listen to that afterwards. Now for Libra, we've got At the Piano by Theodore Robinson at the end of the 18th century. That is a thing of discipline. All right, so let's see what the other cards talk to you and about and suggest. We've got here the Sun. which is always something we want, right? The Sun, we've got the Three of Cups, this celebratory Three of Cups, again, very nice. And then we've got the High Priest, 2 major arcana out of 3. The High Priest is usually a card that's difficult to plumb, as we say, difficult to read. But in this gathering here, it is telling me that, Libra, look, you're on the right track. You're doing what you need to do. You actually should even refine a little bit exactly what you're doing. You don't need to go off the beaten track, but, fine tune or hone your skills. Get better at what you're doing. But what you're doing is absolutely correct. What do we have here? We've got the Merchant, which is all about work. And we have Casa, the house, but the house is also a business establishment. It's also a factory. It's also a place of work, an office. Allegrezza al cuore is happiness in the heart. Look, Libra, to me, these cards are talking to you in terms of both your livelihood and any relationships that you are quite happy with, quite satisfied with, not those you're not satisfied with. Good for you, Libra. Now I'm going to shift over and go down to Scorpio. Take a drink of water first. It was tea, not water. All right, so we've got for Scorpio, we've got the child's bath. I love the pajama that I guess is that a woman? I think it is the woman. It's not a pajama, that's her dress. The Child's Birth by Anne Cassatt. She was an impressionist. She was influenced by Edgar Degas. Now that we'll put in the center here, and the 3. Here you are. Scorpio, your card, the Death card. Here it is. Then we've got the Fool's card. Fool, the Death, the Fool, and the 5 of Wands. Very playful. It's interesting to see this because it's as if, you've heard the Le Petit Prince, the Little Prince. It's all about watering a flower and taking care of something that you love. And you think back to that and being nurturing. It's as if, Scorpio, your female side is coming to the fore. Your emotional side is coming to the fore this week. And that is a great rebirth, if I've ever seen one. Death and the Fool, starting from scratch. Now, look at the Verasibila that has come about. The Verasibila is domestico, is the house domestic, and he's kind of a sly son of a gun. Then we've got the Giovane Fanciulla, who is the virgin of the deck. That goes back to something new. And then Gran Consolazione. This is probably the best card of the whole lot. Now, it looks like to me that there is that playfulness of the 5 of Wands. It is magnified with this domestico who is sly, so there might be a little play there. Sometimes foul play, sometimes less foul play. You never go through a straight line when you're going to something or someone. And it looks like you have this sort of playful nature that is going to be magnified this week, and the end result is definitely positive. You're in for a good ride, and the people you are involved with you're going to give them a run for your money. Okay, good for you. I'm repeating it every now and then. As of tomorrow, but in December, we will come back for the year projection with a card reading for every single sign, as I do every year in December. But as of tomorrow, I'm going to take my card reading on the road, and it's going to, on the road, so to speak, on Instagram, to you could see that handle there, The Magic of Pleasure Seeking. It's a channel that's growing very, very quickly, and I'm going to do those live. Q&As, each sign on the fly. You can ask questions, and that's how I will, continue the readings. Then I'm going down to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, where are you, Sagittarius? Here we have Autumn Leaves by John Millay. Again, end of 18th century. We have the 3 tarot cards. The Chariot. Interesting. The Autumn Leaves Chariot. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords. Let's see what that's all about. And then the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins for me, Sagittarius, is you coming out from your ashes. No one's ever going to plant you in the ground. You are coming up. Even though, it could have been, instead of the Four of Coins, it could have been something that would have told me that there was more sadness, but that's not a sad card, this Four of Coins. This Four of Coins, many tarot readers read it as miserly, and keeping things to yourself. I'm reading them, and always do, as you arising from your ashes. There where you have kept everything closed, your fist closed and holding on to things, money or people, now you're starting to open, those, and you're opening up yourself. What's interesting is this Chariot. The Chariot and the Three of Swords, because the Three of Swords looks like it is a situation or an argument that you've had at an emotional level, not necessarily a marriage partner, a partner, a living-in partner, or something of that kind, but definitely of an emotional nature that has brought you to start thinking. First of all, you may have done mea culpa, I know I was wrong, I know it was wrong, but you do come out ahead. And it's all about looking how things die. Autumn leaves, gathering autumn leaves, seeing that things are ending and then cleaning it up. And that's what you're doing. What I have for the Sabina cards are this Imeneo. Imeneo is a nuptial dance. It's a very intimate card. Going intimately deep in your soul to bring out something of you that you don't usually. Yeah, my washing machine just kicked in. Sorry about that. And it is a very intimate card, and it's a card that tells you this week you are destined to go close to people where you have not been able to do that. There is the artist, and he's also the thinker. He's also a person who uses his intellect and his ideas of how to go close and get close to somebody else. And Costanza, Our Lady's Constance, I love when she comes out, because Sagittarius, like I said, with this and this, it's all about you grabbing hold of something and making it move forward in a different way, because you've learned from the mistakes that you've made. Great. I hope you have a good time. Sagittarius, all of you are watching. If anybody has the time to put in some timestamps underneath the videos, that would help, or else people can use the overlays here. Let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn, where are you, Capricorn? Where are you, Capricorn? Okay. She's knighting a knight. This is called Accolade by Leighton, Edmund Leighton. It's a dubbing ritual, the ritual of dubbing a knight at cemeteries, at ceremonies, and it's conferring knighthood. Capricorn, this is you conferring to someone. Let me take a look at the tarot cards that you have. All right, so first we have the Two of Coins, and the Two of Coins. And the Two of Coins here is something that there are quite a number of things that are going on in your life, but I'm reading that as changes, definitely changes. Another card, that tarot card, is the King of Coins. This is you, whether you're a male or a female. Very strong presence this week. And then the Two of Wands. Now, the interesting part of these two twos, Capricorn, is that one is antagonistic. You not butting heads, but almost playfully, letting someone know what you think, letting someone know how you feel, letting someone know what's important for you. And the other is, as a result, there's change. Now, what is interesting also is what's come up with the Sibilla. Riunione, the meeting. Stanza. This is intimate communication. This is a lot of messages. And the Widower, which is an end to something that has been left in the past, that you will leave in the past. because it is something that when you, for example, knight dub someone, it is as if they come and they are a different person. Here, when you mourn something, you're mourning the loss of your old habits, because now, Capricorn, you have something else to think about. Many of you have probably met someone who has made it possible for you to see yourself as you are and the type of choices that you make, which is interesting. Capricorn, have a good week. Remember, as of tomorrow, I'll be going to my Instagram right there. It's here, The Magic of Pleasure Seeking, to my Instagram account, and that's where I will be going live often for Q&As, these kinds of readings on a more easy basis, easier way for me. Then Aquarius, we've got an interesting, look at this focus card. This is the destruction of the Danish fleet before Copenhagen. That means in front of the city of Copenhagen. This is by Eckersberg. This is like a tower card. Let's take a look at what is going on for you. Nice. We have the star. We've got the star. We've got the Knight of Cups. How lovely is that? And then we've got the Ace of Cups. Now, there are cups, and star. All right? Cups, and the star. Why, then, would any reader say, what is this? What the hell is that for? Why? What's going on? We see something burning, right? Right before our very eyes. All right. Let's take a look at the Sibilla. We've got Amalato, the ill person. We've got the Donna Maritata, the female protector. She's also a mother. This is a very strong character here. And then we've got Donna di Servizio, who is a very benevolent influence for anything that's occurring. So what do I have here? I've got here, Aquarius, that you may be involved with an earth sign. That's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Also, it's a fairly new, someone you may have met, but who you now are seeing in a different light. Also, the star is telling me you are going in the right direction. Follow that star. Because that's there to guide you. And even if, you have this person, you met this person, for those of you who have, you're not sure about them, what the star is telling you is that there's a lot to be gained in following your intuition, moving toward that person. I do hope you have a wonderful week. And remember, go to my Magic of Pleasure Seeking Instagram account. That's where I'm going to be doing readings live from now on. Then we have Pisces. What do we have, Pisces? This is the lady with a book. She has a very dreamy look about her. And then the 3 tarot they are the Magician. Yes. The 10 of Cups. Why? We couldn't get any better than that. And then we've got the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess. So we have 2 major arcana out of 3. I mean, this is, big time. There's big week for you. Now this look outward, dreamy, Pisces-like dream state. They are definitely not meditating on their riches, right? This is the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups are cups that bring things to you. No, they're not. I'm going to show you why. But we have Bambino, which is the beginning. A beginning of something. Then we have the Deliranti, they're the anxiety-ridden people. And Dottore, which is the doctor who cares for things. Now, you have here before you, Pisces, a turning point. All right, there's a turning point. Why do I say that? We've got this very difficult card, the High Priestess, and the High Priestess doesn't tell us everything. Okay, we have to do a lot of interpreting because she's hiding something. She's hiding something that you don't see now, but right around the corner, we're looking at November, right around the corner, November, it's coming up roses in a way that you will not expect. But you have to be careful and mindful of not going nuts waiting. Not going, I don't know. What should I do? What should I do? Don't go there. Okay. Of course, take care of what you're doing, of course, but do not fall prey to that alarmism, that, oh my God, what am I going? Don't do that. I do hope this was of help to you all. And remember, as of tomorrow onwards, I will be at my The Magic of Pleasure Seeking is the handle for my Instagram account. Come follow me and you'll see me live in the stories that come out. Also, December is when I'm going to put out one video for every sign, which will look at the year ahead, as I do always each year in December. I use the Lenormand card, a mini grand tableau, which I love to do. I do hope that it was helpful to you. Good, New Zealand. Thank you. New Zealand, we have all these beautiful Australia. We've got, who else? We have from Saudi Arabia. I mean, the sky's the limit. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.